Not every great wrestling superstar rides off into the sunset with their legacy intact. Some leave skid marks on the way out. In 2004, Ricky Sharts wasn't just a superstar. He was a movement, a bowel movement. Unlike most bowel movements, his career ended in the toilet. Sharts' untimely demise stands as the clearest example of what happens when the line between the man and the gimmick disappears.
He just got so absorbed into his gimmick. It got to the point where I just couldn't travel with him anymore. His car stunk.
Sharts didn't just commit to the gimmick, it consumed him.
The Gimp is begging Sharts for mercy, but Sharts is getting ready to finish him off. Slop drop by Sharts puts the Gimp to sleep. 1, 2, 3. It's over, folks. The referee is trying to stop Sharts from going in for more. What the hell? He's tagged the ref with the toilet paper. What a heinous monster this guy is.
We covered his rise to the top in a previous video, but here's the TLDR. The Ricky Sharts gimmick came from an unfortunate incident involving a sugar-free polo addiction, which caused him to lose complete control of his bowel movements in a very public way. He leveraged this into becoming the rated arse superstar, Ricky Sharts. A huge push and several championships later, he was one of the most well-known wrestlers in the world, becoming a breakout star. He went on to appear in several well-known TV shows and adverts.
And I'll never forgive you. You've broken my heart.
Did somebody say shart?
It didn't take very long for the fame to start causing issues. For example, Tina Turtwell, who was Sharts' valet, had been repackaged from her previous persona of Gal Venus to complement Sharts' gimmick, and she was growing resentful.
I hated the Tina Turdwell gimmick. I was a sidekick for a disgusting guy who shat himself for a living. When I was Gal Venus, my finisher was the Pearl River Clunge. And then they said I had to change it to the dump truck. I was done after that.
Due to Sharts' increasingly poor attitude and her hatred for the gimmick, the pair eventually split up. There was further drama behind the scenes. Many did not want to work with Sharts for hygiene reasons. Those that were willing to do so were noticing he was becoming increasingly difficult to work with. But the worst was yet to come.
Oh God, Sharts is coming over to the announce desk. What the hell do you want? Get the hell away from us! Ah! Oh my God, what the hell is wrong with this guy?
With his substance abuse issues and erratic behavior becoming more of a problem by the day, management tried to prevent him from spiraling out of control. Their efforts were unfortunately in vain. Sharts was a ticking time bomb, ready to go off at any moment.
So I'd be on the desk and he'd just come over and start attacking me. There was no angle. It's just for the heat, he said. When management told Ricky not to go to within 2 meters of the announcers, he'd just get as close as he could and just drop his guts. Good God Almighty, it was the most vile smell you could imagine.
His laxative intake by this point was so excessive, but there was a rumor going around that he could eat a bag of pretzels and fart them out whole.
It's true, he asked if I wanted one fresh out of the oven.
His ideas became increasingly deranged. If management pushed back, he would become physically abusive. He demanded his Intercontinental Championship be renamed to the Incontinence title, and continuously demanded that he be allowed to do a particularly dangerous gimmick match. Again, management tried to reason with Sharts, but when threatened with a chainsaw, the booker, Open Mike, agreed he could do it. This match would turn out to be his last.
Listen, Barry, you think I'm done, but I'm just getting started. I'm still turtling. I challenge you to a King of the Throne match. 2 men. 2 fistfuls of laxative pills. 1 toilet. First to flush is the winner.
The King of the Throne match controversially went ahead despite the universally negative press, with nobody willing to be the person to tell Sharts they were going to cancel it. His opponent was the only other person who would be party to such a match, Barry Bumface.
A lot of people weren't on board with this match. I wasn't either at first, but once he talked through his vision for the match, I was in.
They're not wasting any time, exchanging blows back and forth. This is going to be a slobber knocker of a match, I can tell already. Sharts attempting to use the toilet, but he gets nailed by Bumface. The toilet has been decimated, but don't worry, folks. We have a backup toilet outside the ring. Sharts working over the abdominal area of Bumface, trying to literally kick the shit out of him. Remember, folks, the match is over if someone poops while not sat on a toilet. And it's over! Bumface succumbs to the laxatives and abdominal punishment from Sharts! This was not a pretty match, but Sharts doesn't care. He's the first ever official King of the Throne! He's now taking a long overdue shit. A massive relief, I'm sure. Of all the matches I've ever seen...
Those who were witness to this catastrophe assumed that Sharts immediately perished in the explosion. They were wrong. He got up, stumbled around for a bit, shat his pants one last time, and then died. An investigation was opened as to how this could have happened. A panel of expert toiletologists concluded that the sheer volume of waste being deposited into the toilet caused it to lose its structural integrity. However, they also noted that they'd never seen a toilet explode in this manner. Everyone agreed it was probably best not to ask questions and just moved on with their lives. Sharts will be remembered for pushing the boundaries of professional wrestling and being a bit of a dick. Also, he stunk. It's hard to explain in words just how much he stunk. He may be dead, but his legacy lives on.